I wish I had money so I could actually buy these items, like wear them and test them out to see like if it would look good in real life or if it's only good in my head. We could also go second option, and again, it's like the bottoms that's the most like difficult. But for this one, I definitely want more interesting shoes, so I'm gonna find like a really cool shoe. Okay, so something definitely in the style of this. Like, think of the coolest shoes you've ever seen, like coolest, cutest shoes you've ever seen. They don't even have to be just this. Like, it could even be like, you know, like one of these. Like, just, I couldn't find like coolest shoes in the world, but you know, insert coolest shoes you've ever seen, cutest shoes you've ever seen. And I think you can go like super cool shoe here, because even though the top is super interesting, it's only interesting because of the material and a little bit because of the design, but it's not like crazy, right? Like, it's not like a bunch of patterns, a bunch of colors. Like, it's one standard color. It's pretty much like one standard design too. Like, it's just like a contour of the body, and then it's, you know, one material, just straight metal. And so I think you can go like super interesting shoe as well. And then for the bottoms, which is the most, it's like the hardest part to add here. It's the hardest part. Okay, I just saw like the coolest thing just came to mind. I don't know how cool it would actually be. I wish I had money so I could actually buy these items, like wear them and test them out to see like if it would look good in real life or if it's only good in my head. But hear me out. So imagine like this top, but maybe like black. It could either be black or it could match the color of the shoes, or maybe that's too much. Maybe we just keep it at black maybe. But I don't know. I don't know if like a hoodie top underneath this would be cute, or if I'm bugging. Like, I genuinely don't know. And like, I like the way like her hair is like coming out of it to the side, and so maybe it would come out on this side, because to like cover the fact that the top is like has that asymmetry. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if I'm bugging, or if that I fear would be cute. I see it though. Like, in my head I fully see it. I think it would be so cute. I think it would be so cute. Like, what do you mean? Let me try and see if I can find a picture of her where like her hair's back. Okay, so there's no picture of her with her hair back, but can I, like, if I flip this, will it do anything? No, flip it back. But like, I fear I see the vision. Like, hair out on this side like completely covered with like the hood, and then I don't even think you can fully see it in that picture, and then like this part, right, is like peeking out. I don't know. I think it would be so cute. I think truly I believe that this would eat down, right? I think it would eat. And then for the skirt, or like for the bottom half, I don't know, I think I might have like backed myself into a corner kind of, because the shoes are at least like shin height, right? So I can't do bottoms that are that long. So I don't know if I should like switch the shoes. Like, since this is short, take these shoes over here and then bring like the basic shoe over here. That way I can do something more interesting with the skirt. But then I don't know if like, if I bring the interesting shoes over here, if it's gonna disrupt the whole the shirt is the focal point situation. Man, fashion is really just math. So many decisions. It's either math or science, but it's like so many decisions. I don't know, maybe a skirt with like a slit situation could be cute. I don't know if a leather skirt situation is doing too much. So many decisions. Because you could either do the bottoms really simple, or you could do like a very like big pattern bottom as well, like a very, very cool like pair of pants, or you could do like very cool skirts. Okay, so there's now a lot happening on this other side. This was a lot to figure out, but what I'm thinking, right, is that you could go, instead of like, oh, look at this really cool top I have, it could just be like styling this really cool top, right? And so I'm thinking you could either go the hoodie top with the metallic top on top, and then you have your hair peeking through on the left side. That way this part that's projecting upward towards the right is still showing. And then you could have like a really cool shoe, right? And maybe like a really cool skirt. So like, it doesn't have to be a skirt like this, but I was like, this looks like a really cool skirt. Or you can go simple skirt, right? With like a slit situation, right? But then I don't know, like, these are all 3 different materials, but I also think that could be cute, right? 3 different materials could also be cute, and they're all like plain, right? Like this is one color, they're all solid colors. So it doesn't have to necessarily clash. And if it does, like, maybe have like the top and the bottom be the same material, same color. Or I mean, I think like this white bleeding into this like bronzy gold, bleeding into like the leather black, I think it works. I don't know what material this is. I don't know if it's like satin or silk. Hold on. But I think even though it's like all 3 different colors, I still think this right here, I think this is a solid outfit. I think this is a solid fit. I also think, right, you could switch out a simple like plain colored patterned skirt for like a complex pattern situation. I think this could also be a thing, right? Either you go like super interesting skirt or like interesting trouser. I saw like another interesting pant, but I couldn't like copy it. But I think an interesting pant situation could also be super cool, right? That could also be super cool. Yeah. I also saw these 2 shoes that I thought were super cute. I thought these were super cute. If I had to work in like an interesting shoe with the top, I think like a whole, I think like maybe like the whole, yeah, the hoodie top, this top, the shoe, duh, and for the bottoms, hikey the skirt. Hikey the skirt if the skirt is like the same color. Does it have to be the same color? No. Yeah, maybe like the same color as the top, but I would maybe go black hoodie top, black skirt, the gold top, and then like a super interesting shoe. I think that's what I do. I think that's what I'd go with. Anyway, styling this top was kind of hard, at least for me, but I guess, you know, that's probably why like they went with the jeans, because, you know, plain, cute, simple. I also think jeans for a performer makes more sense because, you know, moving around, jumping around, all of that stuff. But yeah, this is my take on the one item styled 2 ways. Yeah, the Perry Edwards top. This is my take on that. So there's like the simpler side where I was still like, I don't know, You could switch out the simple shoe for a more complicated shoe, or you could just keep the shoe pretty simple. And then here, you know, there is a world where you could go hoodie top, the bronze top, either a complicated bottom, and then with a simple shoe. I think that could also work too. Again, I wish I had the money to actually like wear this and test it out and see like what actually, you know, because like there's theoretical science and experimental science. Like all of this is like very much theoretical, but I wish I had the funds to like acquire this merchandise and test it out in real time to see if it would actually be cute. But here we are. Anyway, this was a little difficult, but hopefully the next one I do won't be as hard. And yeah, but either way, I had fun. This took me a hot second, but it was fun. It was better than, I don't know, mindlessly, because I've been like mindlessly watching stuff, and I've been getting bored with like the mindless watching. So I was like, why not like come on like Canva whiteboard and like try and style stuff that I can't afford. Anyway, this was fun. Hopefully do this again.